Hey, Wade Bowen. Hey, Weed Baby. Hey, Zoe. Hey, Chibi. Hey, Jenna. Anna. Sandy. Honey Muffin. Steph. Theater. Color Purple. What's the part? Hey, Google user. Spaghetti again. Hey, Kitty Cat. I still have leftover spaghetti sauce, so I just reheated that. Some spaghetti. Hey, Mark Lawrence. Hey, Pretty Plum. She's doing fine. She is the same as she always has been. Complete with her inability to decide if she's going to stay up or down. Hi, Gia. Hey, Elise. You had spaghetti too? Fried Diavolo seafood spaghetti? Hey, sick and tired. I'm okay. Hey, Anunnaki. Technically, actually, Peter, Jewel came first. Jewel, then Casey, then a series of nicknames that culminated in whatever the hell Chantel calls her these days. Yeah, I generally just eat one meal a day. She's my elder. Chicken and wild rice, cool. Hey, Rara. And then she immediately turns and looks at me. You're the one who's making it impossible to get petents, all right? If you want petents, you have to actually stay up. Hey, Rebecca. 3 meals a day, master race. Blah. Drink some more water. Yeah. Hey, Atman. So here's a fun fact. One of the co-creators of Rick and Morty just got fucking arrested. Zombie! Hey, Zombie! Hi, my sweet. Thank you very much, Zombie. Thank you for the super chat. Zoe. Yeah, we were actually like I was on live, so we were all chatting when Lisa Marie Presley died. But why? Domestic abuse. Domestic abuse charges. And hey, Belle. Nah. From what I understand, people have been looking into allegations against that Justin Roiland. What was his name? Justin Roiland, I think his name was. Um, hey, Tiffany. Prayer app ad. God damn it, Rebecca! You see what you did? Yeah, that dude, Justin Roiland, one of the co-creators of Rick and Morty, charged with domestic abuse, and who's Jesse? Is this something to do with Jesse's girl? I want nothing to do with Jesse's girl, okay? Which guy was it? Royland. Justin Roiland, I think his name is. And anyway, yeah, as I was saying, he apparently people have been looking into that dude for a long time. Rebecca, I have no. I'm sorry, Rebecca. I have absolutely no recollection of you asking about anything about that. I'm sorry. I genuinely don't remember, Rebecca. Um, and beyond that, like I wasn't aware of any situation last night. I only found out about it today that that people were talking about it. Sorry about that. Apparently, Dan Harmon is kind of a misogynistic piece of shit too. Like, apparently, both of them are just kind of assholes. Which I've never watched Rick and Morty, but I'm aware enough of Rick and Morty to not be the least bit surprised that both of its creators are assholes with shitty views towards women. Belly! Already watching Angry Airline Passengers? Day drink day? Nice. Yeah, I feel like that might be isn't entirely wrong, Jenna. I don't know. It was just what about women's shitty views and automatic biases for men? You know what, Sandy? I'll agree that the all men are bad uh meme, I guess, is kind of shitty and reductive. Used to sell Pickle Rick tobacco pipes back in the day. Anyway, denounce sexual. Anyway, AR, yes, I am reading a good book. I'm reading this one lately. Aleph, the Unseen by G. Willow Wilson. Thoughts on fairy tales? Some are good, some are kind of not. Some have gotten some really cool reimaginings. We'll be going to Coachella this year. Who's playing at Coachella? Hey, Killface. I'm just curious if the York Gorillas Blondie. Well, all right. So even if Coachella was an option for me, I wouldn't want to go. Because there is no one there. The Linda Lindas have a couple of fun songs. So yeah, just went through the Coachella lineup, and holy shit, nobody I care about. Lost Bali Stories, Volume 1 by Leslie Ann Franklin. Cool. I do not like horror books. Yeah, Wyatt. I was very tempted to go to what was it? Blues Fest. I was very tempted to go to Blues Fest, Ottawa Blues Fest this year. Didn't end up going, obviously. But is liking K-pop gay? Of course not. Lots of Snow White lore. Were the dwarves freaky? Am I getting sick? Shouldn't be. Do have to blow my nose though. Give me a second. Be back in just a minute. All right, that's better. As far as my throat clearing goes, that's just sometimes whenever I eat, my throat just gets sort of a frog in it. Anyway, why didn't I go to Blues Fest? I didn't want to go alone, and Chantal was not comfortable going. Like Chantal wasn't comfortable going with the crowd. A big crowd in summer. So Chantal wasn't really comfortable with that. And I really didn't want to go alone. So it sucked missing out on Rage Against the Machine. But oh well. Who do I want to see? Let me double check who the list was. There were a few bands. Um, so yeah, Rage Against the Machine was one that I definitely wanted to see. Um, Garbage, Garbage, I wanted to see. Plain Water? Yeah, it's Plain Water. So yeah, Garbage. I like Garbage, so I would have gone to see them. Um, Possibly the National. I kind of like the National, so maybe them. New Pornographers. I do really like the New Pornographers, so that's someone I would have liked to see. Yeah, Rage Against the Machine and Garbage were at Ottawa Blues Fest this past year. So were Alanis Morissette and TLC and Bone Thugs and Harmony. So, a few pretty notable bands there. The new pornographers, Google user. The new pornographers. They're a Canadian band. They're really good. The new pornographers are really good. And I think there were one or two other smaller bands that I wouldn't have minded seeing. Maybe not. Could have sworn there were a couple other bands that I'd been interested in. Yeah, she's whining for treats. Hey, Jordan, she's whining around for treats. The MySpace emo bands. They got one. Ah, no. Hey, Fern, you missed MySpace. I mean, here in Canada, we don't really have to worry about getting shot or bombed at concerts, at least. Don't you eat? I mean, I gave her wet food a few hours ago when I got up. So early after, I gave her some wet food early afternoon. I've given her treats. Asked if I was Jewish, and if not, why do I wear a yarmulke? That is my bald spot. I'm not Jewish. I'm just balding. Hey, don't blame me, Sandy. Jenna was the one who made a comment about worrying about getting shot or bombed at a concert. To cover up my bald spot. I mean, it doesn't really seem like a great reason to convert. Yeah, her teeth are fine. Her teeth, as far as I can tell, her teeth seem to be handling everything fine. Anyway, it's been 18 minutes. What do you say we get to the trivia? Dinner? It's spaghetti. So, any preferences for categories? Okay. You know what? Fucking fine. Elise repeatedly asked for STD trivia, so we're gonna do an STD trivia quiz. We're doing STDs. This site actually has a quiz on STDs. All right. Yes or no? Can a urinary tract infection be sexually transmitted? Yes or no? Can a urinary tract infection be sexually transmitted? The answer is yes. You got one from Rebecca. The answer is yes. What the hell? My chat is acting weird. Yep, a urinary tract infection can be sexually transmitted. Next question. True or false? Herpes can be cured by the use of antiviral agents. I've never gotten an STD myself. Man, some people know a lot about herpes. There are some herpes experts in the chat tonight. Treatment does not cure genital herpes. Yeah, so the answer is false. It is false. Herpes, yeah, treatment does not cure herpes, but antiviral agents may shorten the outbreak. Educated folks. We had sex ed class in your high school. I mean, I'm sure I remember having a sex ed class back in elementary school, grade 7 maybe, 6, 7, 8, somewhere around there. Hey, Jackie. I don't really remember it very well. What is the medical abbreviation for a virus that can cause genital warts? HSV, GEW, HPV, NGU. Medical abbreviation for a virus that can cause genital warts. HSV, GEW, HPV, NGU. MTV. EWW. I like the MTV answer. That's a good one, Backrooms. The answer is HPV. Would I get tested on stream? Probably not. Glad to help, Jenna. DMV. DMV, that's a good one. WW. Next question. How many U.S. chlamydial infections were reported in 1998? What a weird year to choose. Yeah, how many U.S. chlamydial infections were reported in 1998? 1,219, 790,395, 593,097, or 16? 69. Nice. But false, but wrong. Nice, but wrong, Gia. So yeah. 1,200, 790,000, 593,000, or 16. The answer, as it turns out, is actually 593,097. True or false? True or false? Untreated gonorrhea can lead to pelvic inflammatory disease in women. That's when do I wash my face? Whenever I'm in the shower, really. So every couple days. Embracing STDs? You don't want to embrace STDs, Jenna. The answer is true. Do I know anyone with STDs? Not at present. As far as I know, no one I know currently has an STD. Been sex free for months. I'm clean. Been sex free for years. Pretty sure I'm clean. Taking a poop in case anybody wants to know. Good to know, Camp Cracula. Next question. And this is a stupid question. This question is just like kind of stupid. Which of these is not a stage of syphilis? Primary, tertiary, latent, or hydrophobia? Hey, sex appeal. Which of these is not a stage of syphilis? Primary, tertiary, latent, or hydrophobia? Hydrophobia is rabies. Hydrophobia is not a stage. Yeah, it's a symptom, but it's not a stage of anything. It's not even a stage of. That's just a stupid question. Glad you enjoyed the mainly interest. What is the incubation period for trichomoniasis? What is the incubation period for trichomoniasis? 7 to 10 days, 4 to 20 days, 10 to 30 days, 1 to 3 days. I'm not sure what trichomoniasis is either. Hey, Elizabeth Nirvana. Always 420 in my world. As it happens, Killface, you're correct. 4 to 20 days. The incubation period for trichomoniasis is 4 to 20 days. Jackie? Nope, it doesn't actually say, it doesn't actually explain what trichomoniasis is. It does say that it's treatable with metronidazole or tinidazole. Tinidazole. Hey, Stephen Davies. I'm not going to Google it. I am not looking up STDs. I am not doing research on STDs. Fuck that. Next question. True or false? Chlamydia? Chlamydia. Okay. No, boozing. True or false? Many sexually transmitted diseases are transmitted simultaneously. Hey, Bernie. Answer is true. Uh, true or false? True or false? A pregnant woman with genital warts must have a cesarean section. True or false? A pregnant woman with genital warts must have a C-section. What are these questions? I forget who to blame. Was it Elise? Was Elise the one to blame for these questions? Was Elise the one who kept asking for STDs? Oh, and hi, Beverly. Elise, you were the one who kept asking for STD questions, right? Did I go to work today? This is my job, Margaret, so technically. Anyway, the answer is false. Uh, C-section is often recommended, but not always necessary, depending on how extensive the warts are. The genital warts. Depending on the extent of the genital warts. And another obvious one, true or false? This is an easy one. True or false? Condoms prevent all STDs. Yep. False. They are not 100% effective. Change to comics, kitten. Only Crocs prevent all STDs. By preventing you from getting laid. Sailor Moon. Yeah, let's try it. We can try a Sailor Moon. Let's see if there's a good Sailor Moon quiz. Sailor Moon Season 1. Yeah, this one seems based on the... This quiz uses the English names. So yeah, this quiz uses the English names. The Blonde Child? Do you mean the brother? Anyway, why couldn't Luna talk to Serena the first time they met? Luna had a sore throat. She was shy. She wasn't sure that Serena was the one. Serena scared her. Female child? I don't know a female child with I can't think of a female child with blonde hair. Like I can't think of a girl with blonde hair. Pink hair. Yeah. Yeah, that's Sailor Chibi Moon. Also called aka Chibi Usa. She had gonorrhea and couldn't talk. Apparently, in the North American version, is because she wasn't sure that Serena was the one. In the original story, it's because she had a band-aid over her crescent head, over the crescent mark, the crescent moon on her head. Apart from the games, why does Serena like to go to the arcade? Because that's where Sailor V likes to hang out? Because she gets free food? Because that's where Andrew works? Because they have great spider drinks. It's because she had a crush on the boy who worked there. She had a crush on the boy. Serena had a crush. Serena had a crush. Question 3. Hey, Ted. What color is Queen Serenity's hair? Bald, blonde, silver, clear. You said boys. Pink? They did consider pink. Apparently, they did actually consider pink. Or more accurately, they considered pink for Sailor Moon. They considered giving Sailor Moon pink hair, but decided on blonde for her. Queen Serenity has silver hair. Who was the first to be fired of the 4 generals? Nephlite, Jadeite, Zoisite, Malachite. Sailor Venus is the hottest. Oh, okay, Boozin. The answer is Jadeite. Sailor Venus is my favorite. Yeah, I like Sailor Venus. Uh, who is Serena's best friend? Molly, Lizzie, Melvin, or Jess? You don't know about Sailor Moon? Well, somebody suggested Sailor Moon trivia, so tough shit. Molly, Lizzie, Melvin, or Jess? You said comics? Hey, Tiffany. It is apparently Molly. In the anime, her name is Naru. Naru in the original or in the manga. Yeah, in the original Naru, but in the English dub, Molly. What is Serena's teacher's name? Miss Hallett, Miss Haruna, Miss Happy, Miss Thomas. Oh, Barney, are you leaving? You like Sailor Jupiter? She's cool. They're all cool. All the characters are cool. Alien Tourist. It's Sailor Moon. Who's the blonde one, just like Sailor Moon? Sailor Venus, Jenna. The other blonde one is Sailor Venus. Oh, you're just blocking people? All right. Anyway, it's Miss Haruna. Not Power Rangers, no. Sailor shirt to remember the Sailor characters. What was Mina's alter ego in London? Super Mina, Sailor Moon, Sailor V, Sailor Victory. Only one way to find out, Barney. Will you miss me when I'm gone? Only one way to find out. I'm joking. That is such a rude thing for me to say. Sneak this. It is Anunnaki. Not even very sneaky. Anyway, Sailor V. Mina went by Sailor V. Uh, where uh, where did Darian and Ray spend their first date? At the movies, in the park rowing on the lake, at a karate lesson, they never dated. They smashed and that's it. In the park in the bush. They went rowing on the lake. In the park, rowing on the lake. Where did the final battle with Queen Beryl take place? North Pole, Tokyo, Australia, New York. The final battle with Queen Beryl. North Pole, Tokyo, Australia, New York. Oh, hey, Cam. I've never been to New York now. The answer is the North Pole. What is Serena's brother's name? Sammy, Scott, Stephen, Salmon. The answer is Sammy, apparently, in the dub. All right, Sammy. What am I looking to decide? Trying to see if I can find inspiration for a different topic. Bonbon G. Bonbon G. Geography. Yeah. I guess we could try geography, even though it sucks. All right, geography questions. First question. All the Americans are going to do real bad at geography. Goat Island and Horseshoe Falls are parts of what well-known smooching destination? Grand Canyon, Niagara Falls, Lake Champlain, Victoria Falls. Taking physics right now, see if you want to do that next one down. Yeah, let's pass on physics. Goat Island and Horseshoe Falls are parts of what well-known smooching destination? Grand Canyon, Niagara Falls, Lake Champlain, Victoria Falls. Grand Canyon. Very nice comic book. No, smooching is actually part of the question. They actually did include smooching as in the question. That's not me. That's like what's actually that's what it actually says. The answer is Niagara Falls. So here's something funny. The two primary sections of Niagara Falls are Horseshoe Falls on the Canadian side and American Falls on the US side. Like Canada, we're like, yeah, we're all modest, and it's like we come up with like this sort of cutesy name for it, Horseshoe Falls. And then Americans are like, no, fuck you. America, fuck yeah. American Falls. Oh, bye, alien. Have fun. Which country is also referred to as Hellas? Greece, Turkey, Albania, Bulgaria. And hi, generic pun. Which country is also referred to as Hellas? Hellas. Greece, Turkey, Albania, Bulgaria. The answer is, in fact, Greece. Sorry, Jackie. What country is also known as the land of the blue sky? Mongolia, Japan, China, Russia. Land of the blue sky. Mongolia, Japan, China, Russia. Just lit a joint on my gas stove and got the past two questions right. Clearly doing something right then, Cam. The answer to this one was Mongolia. Mongolia is the land of the blue sky. Honestly, I kind of don't even really want to give the options for this one. Because, like, this is actually a really easy one. This one should be pretty obvious. Which country in Europe is also known as the boot? Which country in Europe is also known as the boot? The answer is, in fact, Italy. Florida is the penis of America. What is the only U.S. state to border two oceans? The only U.S. state to border two oceans. The answer is Alaska. All right, here's a new one. What flavor what flavor of snack is Casey about to get? Yes, Alaska borders the Pacific and Arctic Oceans. She is going to get, Zach got it, tantalizing turkey. It's the tantalizing turkey. And you better hope I don't run out of treats before I do another grocery order. And Sam is about to get some tasty chicken. Here, big boy. Enjoy your treats, big boy. Enjoy your treats, big boy. You spot those for your cat too? Treats are like cat crack to your cats. I swear, Casey is just absolutely fucking addicted. Better lose weight? Doubt it. Ooh, this is an easy one. This should be an easy one. In what, hey Josie, in what province of Canada would you find Algonquin Provincial Park and the Sky Dome? Just told my cat, thanks for getting these treats. She hissed at me. Cam, the question was the province, Cam. It's which? Anunnaki, it's Miss Honey, it's the province. Princess Kate, it's the province. In what province would you find both the Sky Dome and Algonquin Provincial Park? Algonquin Provincial Park, I don't think, is in Toronto. I'm pretty sure Algonquin Provincial Park is not in Toronto. So it's what province? Canada province. They're all the same. It's Ontario. It's Ontario. Never heard of a Sky Dome? Never heard of the Sky Dome? I like bugs. I think the name has been changed, but I think it's still called the Sky. Like, I think everyone still calls it the Sky Dome. It's where the Toronto Blue Jays play baseball. Um, it was fairly notable for being. It was fairly notable for having a retracting roof or retractable roof. Heard of the Thunderdome where there is no God? Where did the civilization of the Minoans thrive? Is Ontario LGBT friendly? Yeah, generally. For the most part, Atman. Where did the civilization of the Minoans thrive? Azores, Panama, Crete, Aetolia. Where did the civilization of the Minoans thrive? Azores, Panama, Crete, Aetolia. That's your clue, alien tourist. One of those options. Science world? Maybe? I don't know. A tortellini? Two of them started with A, Wyatt. The answer is Crete. Oh, now that you've had your treats, you're looking for attention now? Is that it? You had your snacks, now you want your pets? It's a place in Vancouver? Next question. What is the name of the island chain that stretches across the top of the Pacific Ocean from southwestern Alaska to Russia? The Kodiak Islands, the Aleutian Islands, the Pribilof Islands, the St. Lawrence Islands. Crete is in Toronto. So yeah, the island chain that stretches across the top of the Pacific Ocean from southwestern Alaska to Russia. The Kodiaks, the Aleutians, the Pribilofs, or the St. Lawrences. It's the Aleutian Islands. Hey, Anaripsa. Where is the Meridian Line in London? Greenwich, Sandwich, Shoreditch, Redbridge. Where is the Meridian Line in London? Greenwich, Sandwich, Shoreditch, Redbridge. Yeah, Jasmine. London is made up of multiple parts of the city. Anyway, the answer is Greenwich. It is the location of the prime meridian line. Uh, yeah, longitude. Specifically longitude. Greenwich is like where longitude actually starts. Yeah, Greenwich is where longitude actually, like, that's where, like, they said longitude 0. Longitude 0.0.0. What language do they speak in London? Greenwich Mean Time. Yep. The state of Nevada was created out of which large territory that would later become the Beehive State? Arizona, California, Utah, Wyoming. The state of Nevada was created out of which large territory that would later become the Beehive State? Arizona, California, Utah, Wyoming. Yep. Good night, Jackie. Had no idea Welsh was a language until a few months ago. I'll be honest, I'm not convinced that Welsh isn't a prank. The answer is Utah. Yeah, I am genuinely not convinced that Welsh isn't just a prank. I'm Welsh. I speak Welsh. It's a real. I've looked at Welsh, Jordan. It genuinely feels like a prank. Like, it is not a real language. Queen's last words. It's a prank, bro. Yeah, anybody have any interesting ideas? Anybody have any ideas for topics? My shoe size? 8, I think. Either 8 or 8.5. I always forget which. Lord of the Rings? Nah. Pop culture. The quiz that I use doesn't really have 90 sitcoms. All right. All right, so second sneezing. I gotta blow my nose again after sneezing. Give me another minute. Anyway, so this quiz is sitcoms from the 90s. Mostly one per year, mostly, but not quite. So, Wings. What is the name of the airline the Hackett brothers own on Wings? Super Air, Soda Pop Air, Sandpiper Air, Southern Air. Super Air, Soda Pop Air, Sandpiper Air, Southern Air. Super Nintendo? I love Super Nintendo. Not sure, World. I did watch Wings back in. I do remember watching Wings. It wasn't bad. The answer is Sandpiper Air. All right, Step by Step. Yeah, they made fun of it on. They did a joke about it in Family Guy because fucking Seth MacFarlane has Seth MacFarlane has is unable to make jokes about anything other than 80s and 90s pop culture. 80s and early 90s pop culture. That's all that Seth MacFarlane fucking does. Is just hey, remember this thing from the 80s or early 90s. Anyway, 1991. Or yeah, so Step by Step. Who did Frank Lambert marry on Step by Step? Carol Burnett, Carol Lincoln, Carol Michaels, or Carol Foster? Who did Frank Lambert marry on Step by Step? Carol Burnett, Lincoln, Michaels, or Foster? It's Foster. Carol Foster. Mad About You. What is the name of the Buckman's dog on Mad About You? Martin, Marvin, Mangus, Murray. I don't think I ever watched. I don't know that I have no idea if I ever actually watched Step by Step. I feel like I didn't watch Step by Step. Thanks, Wallflower. And yes, Murray. Murray was the name of the dog on What About You? Frasier. I'm not even going to give the fucking clues. What was the name of Frasier's brother? Seriously, I'm not giving the goddamn clues. What's Frasier's brother's name? Bob. Dick. Gia? Sitcoms, Gia. They are sitcoms from the 90s. And yes, Niles, of course. David Hyde Pierce in The Perfect Host, criminally underrated film. Yeah, Niles. Niles Green. Boy Meets World. In Boy Meets World, what is the name of Corey Matthews' older brother? I'll give it a few seconds to see if anyone knows Boy Becomes Girl. Kind of surprised that hasn't been a sitcom yet, Boozin. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that Boy Becomes Girl isn't a sitcom already. Yeah, maybe. And yeah, people are getting it. Eric. Remember when Sean joined a freaking cult? No, but I have virtually no memory. No, it's a Samsung. I have a Samsung. I have virtually no memory of Boy Meets World, to be honest. Friends. Friends. Where did the friends hang out on Friends? Where did they hang out? And yeah, it is. They do want the name of the place. Crack Den, strip club. Central Perk. They hung out at Central Park. Central Perk. Corner Perk here is a coffee shop. Everybody loves Raymond. Brother. What was the name of Ray's brother on What was the name of Ray's brother on Everybody Loves Raymond? Brad Garrett can Bob. Seeing a few Bobs here. Dr. Katz. Yes, I did watch Dr. Katz. Robbie or Robert. It's Robert. His name is Robert. Bob is acceptable because Bob is short for Robert. Robbie, yeah. Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. What is the cat's name in Sabrina, the Teenage Witch? Your cat is named after him. Salem, this was my fucking show. Is that Akira? It's dead. The cat was a puppet, wasn't it? I doubt they did they ever use a real cat for that? It looked to me like it was just a puppet. Anyway, Salem, obviously. Combo Kitty and animatrons. Family Guy. Boring. Cat wasn't even really talking. Who played T.J. Henderson on Smart Guy? Show is Smart Guy. The show is Smart Guy, which I never watched. So Smart Guy. Who played T.J. Henderson? Taj Mowry, Theo Mowry, Ted Mowry, or Terrence Mowry? Yeah. Taj, Theo, Ted, or Terrence? The answer is Taj. Taj Mowry. Played TJ Henderson on Smart Guy. And final question. Final question in this quiz. Sex in the City. Who played Carrie Bradshaw? Who played Carrie Bradshaw on Sex in the City? Your mom? That horse face? I will accept that one, Elise. One lady that has a horse face? Wow. Man, poor lady. Poor woman, actually. Like, everybody just jumps to, oh, she's got a horse face. Yeah. It's Parker. Sarah Jessica Parker. King Trivia? No. Anyone want another sitcom? Anyone want another sitcom set? No more sitcoms? I'm getting no more sitcoms. All right. For Jenna. We all love Jenna here. We all love Jenna, so for Jenna, we'll do another sitcom one. This one is apparently a tough one. This is a tough quiz. Cheesy teen sitcoms. Cheesy teen sitcoms. Question 1. Which sitcom featured Mark, Tiffany, and Matt, but not all at the same time? Clarissa Explains It All, Saved by the Bell, California Dreams, USA High. Never even heard of two of them. Two of these I've never even heard of. So yeah. Features Mark, Tiffany, and Matt, but not at the same time. Not all at the same time. So yeah, this sitcom features Mark, Tiffany, and Matt, but not all at the same time. Clarissa Explains It All, Saved by the Bell, California Dreams, USA High. Matt on Saved by the Bell? Could be one of the reboots. Scapegoat, I have no idea. The answer is California Dreams, apparently, which I had never even heard of. Show ran from 1992 to 1997. How the hell did I never hear? Like, how the hell did I never hear of that show when it ran? It ran for 5 years, and apparently I still never actually heard of it. Whatever. That's the one after Saved by the Bell reruns. CD was the name of their crap band. Interior motives. Do you mean ulterior motives, Cam? Anyway, which two actresses do Saved by the Bell and Beverly Hills 90210 have in common? Which two actresses do Saved by the Bell and Beverly Hills have in common? Tiffany Amber Thiessen and Elizabeth Berkley, Tiffany Amber Thiessen and Tori Spelling, Elizabeth Berkley and Shannon Doherty, Tori Spelling and Shannon Doherty. Tiffany and Elizabeth, Tiffany and Tori, Elizabeth and Shannon, or Tori and Shannon. Jenna wants to remodel your bathroom. The answer is Tiffany Amber Thiessen and Tori Spelling. Okay, here's another one that I've never heard of. Here's another show that I've never heard of. Wants to be a millionaire trivia. What was the prequel to Saved by the Bell called? I had no idea that Saved by the Bell had a prequel. But yeah, what was the prequel to Saved by the Bell? Welcome to Junior High, Zach's School, Homeroom, or Good Morning Miss Bliss. And infiltrators, welcome infiltrators. So yeah, Welcome to Junior High, Zach's School, Homeroom, or Good Morning Miss Bliss. Miss Bliss is my street name. The answer apparently is Good Morning Miss Bliss. Okay, back to the two shows that I'd never heard of. California Dreams and USA High. You're only 20, you're 27? Yeah. Is it even worth asking this? Like, has anyone heard of either of those shows? Like, has anyone ever watched either of those shows? What were the names of William James Jones's characters in California Dreams and USA High, respectively? Tony and AJ, Tony and Excess, AJ and Excess, Excess and Tommy. It was Tony and Excess, apparently. Frida! Welcome back, Frida. Sadly, no whole reveal yet. Welcome back, Frida. Thank you. Hang time? Nope. Grassy trivia. What were the twins called in Beverly Hills 90210? Brandon and Barbie Walsh, Ben and Barbie Walsh, Brenda and Brandon Walsh, Ben and Brenda Walsh. A lot of Beverly Hills fans here, huh? A lot of 90210 fans. Yep. Brenda and Brandon. Which of these sitcoms did David Lasher not appear in? Which of these did David Lasher not appear in? Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Hey Dude, California Dreams, Two of a Kind. Once again, I have heard of one of those shows. Anyway, the answer is apparently California Dreams. All right, so the last four questions should be a little bit easier. Boy Meets World. Boy Meets World ended, but how many Matthews children were there? How many Matthews children were there? 2, 3, 4, or 5? 2, 3, 4, or 5? One was aborted. Morgan was brutally murdered. The answer was 4. 4. All right. So now we get into probably the easiest question here. Dark jokes allowed? Yep. So this will probably be the easiest question on this particular quiz. Maybe not. One of the two easiest questions on this quiz. In the Wonder Years, what was the name of Kevin's girlfriend? Whatever your mother's name is. Wonder Bread. A lot of people got that one right. Is Winnie Cooper. Winnie Cooper, who whose actress I believe is a math genius. I believe she's the one whose name is part of a yeah, Danica McKellar. Yeah, she's like legit math genius. Her name is in like the she's her name is part of the name of some mathematical paper. Plus with it came Mayim Bialik. Yeah, but didn't Mayim Bialik turn out to be like an anti-vaxxer? Anyway, next question. Full House. Full House. What were the names of the three Tanner girls in Full House? Full House. What were the name of the three Tanner girls in Full House? Hey, Linda. No, I'm just fat. I'm just fat, Linda. Mary Kate and Ashley. A lot of people getting them right. Without me even needing to get the options, people are getting it right. DJ, Stephanie, and Michelle. And final question in this quiz. Melissa Joan Hart did not appear in which of the following? Did not appear in which of the following? Boy Meets World, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Saved by the Bell, Clarissa Explains It All. Pronounce the name Michelle very nicely. I was just having fun with it there, frankly. I was just having fun with the pronunciation on that one. Michelle. Draco, I assumed weed. And yeah. Melissa Joan Hart did not appear on Saved by the Bell. No, Casey. Can't do a kink quiz. There are no quizzes on here related to kinks. And there are no quizzes related to sex. Except for Sex and the City. So I apologize to the perverts, but kinks and sex are not categories here. Animals, fine. We'll do animals. You know what? You want an animal quiz and you want something easy? You people are always complaining about how hard the quizzes are. You want them easy animal quiz? Is that what everybody wants? An easy animal quiz? Let's do an easy animal quiz. What goes meow? What animal goes meow? What animal goes chirp? What age group is this? Preschoolers. It's for preschoolers, Bally. What goes woof? All right, I'll stop with that one. I'll keep it in the preschoolers, but I'll keep it in the preschoolers, but not quite so sarcastic. Baby animals. What's the baby? What is the name of a baby sheep? Ram, lamb, ewe, or pony? Lamb, obviously. What is the name of a baby cat? What is the name of a baby cat? What is a baby horse known as? Yeah, fuck that one. Fuck that quiz as well. I'm getting a little. I'm actually getting a little bit. Yeah, I ate spaghetti again. Getting a little bored of trivia right now. Actually, kind of tired of doing trivia for now. Took. Hey, Jen. Sing a song? No, never. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna make you people suffer through my singing. Do a dance? Nope. How's Sam? Sam's fine. Sam's still good. Need to Know by Doja Cat. I've never even heard that song. Talk about America problems. American problems. There are too many channels on TV. Please eliminate 8. P.S. I am not a crackpot. My opinion on reaction channels? Not a fan. Favorite Friends character? Probably Phoebe. Actually, you know what my view on reaction channels is? Negative reaction channels bug me. Positive reaction channels are good. Like, I don't. Negative reaction channels are feel like a cynical ploy. Like it's. I don't watch any reaction channels, Anunnaki. You know, like that sort of hate watch thing. It's just I don't enjoy that mentality. It is a mentality that I disagree with. Um, Positive reaction channels where like people react to like hearing a song for the first time, like hearing a classic song for the first time, or watching a classic movie for the first time, and like enjoying it. Like people finding something and enjoying it. That's great. Like I am all in favor of that. Positivity is way better than negativity. And would you recommend to watch if we miss your live stream? I don't know. I don't know, Lucky. You can always, if you miss my live stream, you can always rewatch the live stream. You can always rewatch. I'm kidding. Watch whoever entertains you. Uh, people bond over mutual hate. They do, but people also bond over mutual love. Like that sort of thing. Like, yes, people bond over hating shit, but I feel like bonding over mutual hate is a weak bond. Bonding over a mutual love is a stronger bond. Like if me and some random person bond over the fact that we both hate Garth Ennis comics. Me and some person, we bond over our mutual dislike of Garth Ennis comics. That's brief entertainment. Like that's something that like we can sort of bond over briefly, but then we'll just sort of like, get tired of talking about how much Garthina sucks. But if I bond with somebody over if I bond with somebody over Sarah Anderson comics, then that'll lead to us talking about other comics that we both enjoy. And you care about things that don't even matter in life. Sometimes the things that matter least are the things that matter most. Hate bonding helps us deal with the traumas of the modern world, but it creates those same traumas as well. Yeah. Tell you, not in the past week. Sure thing, Lolo. I work in a library. I'll meet someone who likes books. Won't be immediate, but also not long. Free to go and hanging out there to meet us hard. You must work there. Channels I watch on YouTube. I mean, there's some people I watch play Mario Maker, and there's a couple of people who I have watched do Let's Plays of other games, but I haven't watched any of their recent stuff. They haven't really been doing anything lately any games lately that appeal to me. So yeah, there aren't any Let's Plays that I've been watching. I did watch a Let's Play of the two Destroy All Humans remasters. Hey, Lime the Frog. So yeah, I watched I just finished watching a Let's Play of the Destroy All Humans 2 remaster. Don't think I'll have any other Let's Plays to watch for a little while, just because the people whose Let's Plays I enjoy, the people whose style of Let's Play I enjoy, aren't really playing anything that I am terribly interested in. No, Ryan, I don't. So yeah, I do still watch. There are still some Mario Maker players that I watch. Ryukar is the best of the Mario Maker players that I watch. Lemon the Frog. Practice writing with our butthole? No. Fresh underwear? I am salad. Fresh out of the wash, fresh out of the dryer. I did my laundry today, so it's fresh out of the washer. Or was fresh out 4 hours ago. It was fresh 4 hours ago. I've been wearing it for 4 hours. Does it still count as fresh at that point? Not fresh anymore? Oh, there you go. Am I sweating? Not particularly. No, I'm not sweating. Bye, Alexa. Last night I spent like an hour recording like first episode of Final Fantasy Let's Play. Still not entirely happy with it. I've tried recording that first episode so many times already, but not getting it quite the way that I want. Hey, J Dot. So I need to keep working at it for that, just for that very first episode of it. Average age of my chat? I don't know. Anywhere from 25 to 55. Watch you wax your nostrils so they are nice and hairless. No, Gia. Good night, Linda. Yeah, still not a fan of dogs. What makes them uncomfortable? I don't know. I don't know what it is. They just do. Paint my nails black and get some piercings. No piercings. I don't want any extra holes in me. Jesus, no, I don't believe in Jesus. Aside from Jesus Christ Superstar. Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, who are you? What have you sacrificed? Jesus Christ, Superstar. Are you what they do? You think you're what they say you are? That is a really good song. Honestly, that is like a great song. Herbert from Family Guy. No, it's the end song because it's women singing it. I cannot confirm or deny that Jenna is a sussy, baka, or not, but it makes you think. I also like the part in that song where Judas is just like going, Jesus. Hey, Nirvana. No, I don't pray. I don't pray except like when I feel really sick. Coving tomorrow? Yes. Yes, we will be coving tomorrow. We will be entering 18, the age of 18. Will we be start tomorrow? We start the age of 18. No, Atman, I am 37. I'm 38. I'm like, I'm a matter of weeks away from being 38. Like, I'm just like 3 weeks away from being 38. Yeah, 3.5 weeks from 38. Jeez. Young girl and my parents divorced, but they both like the soundtrack from Jesus Christ Superstar. It's a good soundtrack. How do you feel about turning 38? Weird. Most famous song from Jesus Christ? Jesus Christ Superstar is the most famous song. Obviously. Of course, Jesus Christ Superstar is the most famous song. There's also What's the Buzz? Tell me what's happening. And I forget what the name of the song that Mary Magdalene sings about how much she loves Jesus, how much she loves him. Did I put the lime in the coconut and mix it all up? Nope. Belly. Like whenever like when you're sick and like you like your stomach is just killing you. Like, oh God, please make it stop. But no, I don't actually. I even then I don't actually pray. I pray to my mom at that point. That's what happens then. I start praying. I start praying to my mom. Been a while since I've actually been in that situation. But yeah, start praying to my mom. What if God was one of us? Hey, Sandra Russell. We're talking about songs that have God in the title. There is there is a very there's a really cool song. Johnny Cash did a really cool song called "God's Gonna Strike" or "God's Gonna Cut You Down." I can't. She will come happy with my casket prepared for death. If God is a DJ, life is a dance floor. Are there any other songs I like that have God in the title? I don't even know. It's not my fault. I have a heavy flow and a wide set vagina. God Help the Girl is a good song and band. As long as we're on the topic of songs that say God, um, there is a band by the name of God Save the Girl. Or God Help the Girl. God Help the Girl, who's pretty good. And they have a song called God Help the Girl, which is really good. Oh My God by the Kaiser Chiefs is a good one. Um, oh, God on the Drums, Devil on the Bass by Katie Malua. That one's really good. That one's like just a really cool song. That was the 90s. God Help the Girl. Was it? 90s or not, it was good. Like it was really cool. But yeah, there's Katie Malua has a song called God on the Drums, Devil on the Bass. It's the one about the devil having a violin off with the devil. Devil Came Down to Georgia. I think Elizabeth. I think you're thinking of The Devil Came Down to Georgia. Not a song I've ever listened to, but obviously it's a classic. Charlie Daniels, or the devil went down to Georgia. God damn it, Gia. God damn it, Gia. Finally, fine. Foodie. I'm sorry I laughed at you that time you got diarrhea at Barnes and Noble, and I'm sorry for telling everyone about it, and I'm sorry for repeating it now. Devil went down to Georgia. That one was about fiddling. That's a fiddle song. Never actually listened to that song myself. Get to the hall. I am a man with a good attitude towards menstruation. Yep. I likewise have a good attitude towards menstruation. Who hasn't had the trot to PNN? I remember I had to take a shit one time at a Barnes and Nobles. Barnes and Noble. Yeah, there was a time. I think with Chantal and a couple other people, maybe some of her family. We were at a bookstore. I think it was a Barnes and Noble. Might have been a Chapters. Doesn't matter. Yeah, there was a time where I was at a bookstore and had to take a shit. Hey, Dendies. Hey, Evan. Um, oh yeah, I will absolutely do everything I can to hold it in if I can. Um, but once in a while, you hit a point where you just can't hold it in anymore. Poop my pants? No, never poop my pants. Anyway, so yeah, there's a time that I was at the bookstore, I had to take a shit. So I went to the washroom, and funnily enough, uh, there was some acoustic version of Hey Ya playing in the radio. So I was like, is that an acoustic version of Hey Ya? Comic about January 6th. Ugh, of course they are. Fucking of course they are. Pull over and go in a ditch. Nope, never had to do that. Did Casey die? Yeah. I told her not to mess with the Quebec mafia. I told her not to mess with the French Canadian mafia, but I ate a book at my junior high school library when I was cosplaying as a goat. Will I read the January 6th comic? Of course I won't. The French Canadian mafia. How's she feeling? As far as I can tell, she seems totally normal. But for once, she's actually laying on my lap. This doesn't happen very often. Normally, she just keeps fucking stands up and walks around and then jumps down after 30 seconds. No, Ryan. Antifa or bro? Antifa? Obviously. Because I am opposed to fascism, so. Oh, you enjoying this, Casey? You enjoying this? And she's already getting down. Thanks, Andy. Produce. They don't really. They're generally separate. The cats generally stay apart. They don't really snuggle now. No, they never really have. They've never really been that close to each other. Where's Sam? Aww. 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 Sam. Aww. Sam's out in the hallway, sleeping in the hallway. She'll hog them. Yep. Cats will back to you. I don't think so. I think they will still just like run right to her. Sam and Casey went through phase. They didn't like. Casey never really liked Sam. I don't think. Like I'm not sure. Like I'm not entirely sure. Because I mean, obviously, like Chantal got Sam at a time when we weren't living together. But I don't think Casey ever really liked Sam because Sam was, you know, a kitten. He was sort of active and playful. Casey was already old and didn't really want to play. So I think she never really liked him. Sam is hyper. Not so much anymore. He's obviously, settled down a bit. He still gets bursts of energy now and then. But he has mostly he has mostly settled down. Still occasionally chases after Casey. Do I brush cats? Yes, I do. I don't brush Casey very often because she's hard to brush. Between the fact that she doesn't sit still and the fact that she's so uh that she has gotten pretty fragile. Probably less fragile than I treat her as. Realistically, she's probably not actually as fragile as I try to treat her to be. Wouldn't be hard to brush if you shave her. But I did not read I Am Starfire, or I Am Not Starfire. I did not read I Am Not Starfire. Anyway, so yeah, Casey, I don't really brush her as often that much, and she doesn't really. I mean, you don't really get that much fur off her anyway. Leopard that escaped from the Delta Zoo. I did hear about that Google user. The leopard got found again, didn't it? Why didn't I read I Am Not Starfire? Why would I have read it? I don't really read any DC stuff. I don't really read anything from DC while I'm the frog. Anyway, I do try to keep Sam brushed because he's a fluffy boy. Sam is a fluffy boy, so no, Starfire is Warner Brothers line. Warner Brothers is not someone that I'm like. Warner Brothers is not a company that I really actively boycott. I just don't care. Used to be my job before. Customer service. Star Trek is Universal. Paramount. Yeah, Star Trek is owned by Paramount. I woke up today and got so mad at the neighbors. He thumped on the floor so loud, like Rumpelstiltskin. He was angry. That's not a normal angry outburst. I mean, it does happen sometimes, Valley, where just like sometimes like just something just kind of ends up being like, I am so not in the mood for this shit. Darth Vader is my favorite Star Trek character. I will continue to pass on watching Joker Lolo. I don't give a shit about it. What would I say about people who offer to help anytime and then when you reach out, it's crickets? Yeah, it's kind of rough. Would I ever want to meet Trump? No, hell no. Fuck that dude. Is Joker an incel movie? I don't think it was intended as an incel movie. Incels sure as hell latched onto it. Joker was intended as Raging Bull or Taxi Driver, or not Raging Bull, Taxi Driver. Joker was intended as Taxi Driver. Like genuinely, that's what they were going for. Was Taxi Driver. That's what it was inspired by. I mean, that's like the director isn't even shy about admitting that. Nor is he shy about admitting the fact that the only reason it's a Joker movie is because that was the only way he could get his Taxi Driver movie made. So, Joker is a Taxi Driver movie. Taxi Driver knockoff, which I don't say as criticism. It's just Joker is a knockoff of Taxi Driver, which ended up being something that incels really, really latched onto. Something that the worst people in society just completely grabbed onto. Would I ever be friends with Joe Rogan? I doubt it. If I were offered the position of Prime Minister of Canada, would I take it? I don't think so, Celine. No, I don't think I would be. I don't think I would want to be Prime Minister. Director's first movie was a documentary on G.G. Allen. I don't know who G.G. Allen is. My experience at med school. I have no recollection of my experience at med school. Was I a patient there? Just Joaquin Phoenix's cleft lip scar. Line the Frog. That's way more responsibility than I want to deal with. Joaquin Phoenix, best only Joker. Cesar Romero is the best Joker. Actually, no. Mark Hamill is the best Joker, followed by Cesar Romero, then Jack Nicholson. But seriously, like Mark Hamill is the best Joker. Wikipedia said I went to med school. I am dubious that I have a Wikipedia article. Salad. Did I really like Jack Nixon? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? I never actually watched One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. You know what my problem with You know what my problem with Heath Ledger's Joker was? It didn't feel like Joker. Like it didn't feel like the Joker. Like that's kind of my problem with Heath Ledger's performance. It didn't feel like the Joker, which wasn't his fault. That was the script's fault. That was down to the script. And they did not write the Joker. Um, like I said, it's not that he did a bad job. He did a great job, and like he delivered a great performance as a different character. He delivered a great performance of a different villain. I don't know what villain he was, but he wasn't really the Joker. Because like the Joker, a key aspect is the humor. And they did not give the Joker any humor in that movie. Or at least very, very, very little humor. Did I like the Batman? The Batman was okay. It was okay. Indigenous? No. I have no indigenous blood that I'm aware of. Yeah, it's not happening, Lolo. I have no interest in that movie. I do think that the Batman made. I do think the Batman went the wrong route in going origin again, or not even necessarily origin, but like it went the wrong route in going early Batman. We've seen that. We've seen dark and gritty loner Batman repeatedly. It's all we get. Like it's the only Batman that is allowed to exist in live action is dark and gritty loner. The Tim Burton movies were Batman as a dark and gritty Batman loner. The Christopher Nolan movies were dark and gritty Batman loner. The Batman is dark and gritty Batman loner. We've seen that shit. So it's like, what does the Batman do that's actually genuinely different from what the Nolan movies did? And the answer is not a whole fucking hell of a lot. They threw in a little bit of detective stuff. Not a huge amount, just a little bit of detective stuff. Which Christopher Nolan just had no fucking patience for. Christopher Nolan's like, detective? Nah, that shit's boring. Give me more fucking action. Like Val Kilmer for Batman. Do you mean Michael Keaton, Bally? The one from the early '90s Batman movies, the one before. I can't remember his best. Apparently, yeah. Ben Shapiro. No, that guy's a fucking idiot. Um, Handsome man. George Clooney. Is it George Clooney, Bally? Is that the guy you're thinking of? Um, so yeah, it's the Batman did at least throw in some basic detective stuff, less than there should have been. Um, I really wish that they would put out a Batman movie that played up that he is the world's greatest detective. Idaho Murders. Not I haven't really heard much about it. Produce, not pills. And I also think that it is long past time, long past for live action Batman to bring in the Bat family, to bring in Robin and Batgirl and Batwoman and Nightwing and Red Hood and other Batgirls. Yeah, like I think it's bring in the Bat fam instead of just the same tedious fucking dark loner that they do over and over and over. Grocery haul? Nah. Lolo? at least George Clooney never spent a year pretending to be a fucking hobo rapper. What the hell was that? Was that particular? I want George Clooney in my mouth. Michael Keaton. I figured it was. I figured it had to be Mike Valley. I like Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton was really good as in Beetlejuice as well. Michael Keaton was so much fun in Beetlejuice. Some weird performance art comedy. Yeah, it was so fucking weird. Like he did that interview with David Letterman where he just seemed completely stoned. And like Letterman himself was utterly confused by what was going on and like had no idea if it was real or a bit or what, or if like if Phoenix was having like genuine mental health issues or drug problems, and just like, well, I'm sorry you couldn't be here tonight. Watch Beetlejuice 30 times, I think, at least as a kid. Chantal loves Beetlejuice, of course. Did I ever like Bill Cosby? I think I liked Bill Cosby when I was a kid. I'm pretty sure I liked Bill Cosby a little bit as a kid, but can you dance to the Wiggles? No. I do find the best interviews, the best TV interviews, are the ones that go poorly. Remember that Phoenix interview for his documentary? But yeah, like the my thoughts on Bill Cosby changed. I mean, from before I knew he was a rapist, yes. Um, before I knew he was a rapist, I had very little thoughts on Bill Cosby. Once I learned that he was a rapist, then yes, I started having very different thoughts on him. Specifically, I started thinking he was a rapist. Madonna Letterman interview from '94. Yep, I saw that. The one that Robin Williams described as a battle of the wits with an unarmed woman. What other Michael Keaton movies do I like? I don't know if I've ever seen any other Michael Keaton movies, to be honest. Batman and Beetlejuice are the only ones that I can think of. Oh yeah, I mean everybody loved Robin Williams. Like Robin Williams was just, you know, a brilliant comedian and a fantastic dramatic actor. Everybody and a warm, wonderful human being by all accounts. Everybody loved Robin Williams. A cokehead for a while, yes. For a long time, yes, he was a notorious cokehead. How old Michael Keaton is? 60s, maybe even 60s at least. Might even be pushing 70 at this point. The Mask. '71. All right. How did the vet visit go? Well, looks like I'm gonna need to be neutered, but other than that, I'm in decent health. Trick or treat at Robin's house one year. Met him in a bookstore in another. Nice. He wanted to pat my shoulder. Jack Frost? No, of course not. Nobody watched Jack Frost. I'd be surprised if Michael Keaton ever saw Jack Frost. I'd be surprised if the director ever saw Jack Frost. Louis C.K. I used to like Louis C.K. But then it turned out that he was a bit of a sex pest. I don't have much. I don't have much respect for him anymore. Hey, Barney. Anywho's it. I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna end the stream now. Spare by Harry Dude. I would rather not, Ryan. I'd rather not read that one. I don't care about it. Michael Keaton problematic? Not that I've heard of. I've never heard about anything bad about Michael Keaton. Yeah. I mean, quick look, and I can't find nothing on his Wikipedia article. So, yeah, Michael Keaton seems to be a good dude. Anywho, I will be back tomorrow for more of our life. It's a bracelet, Steph. See, I'll be back tomorrow for to play Our Life. But for now, thanks for coming, and good night. Good night.